interested in switching into gen ed. Can I switch into gen ed? Okay. And they were like, yeah. Well, I was a TA, teacher's assistant, and for a teacher that I was already going to her class a lot for special education support, so I already knew her, and I was very nervous at first because she had a great relationship with a person in her admin. Like, they were super close. And so I was nervous because, obviously I was like, I don't want to do something wrong, and then, you know what I mean? But either way, it went really fine. So the last half of the school year, I was in a third grade classroom, so it was so much fun. I loved my kids. So I was in a third grade classroom, and I started getting to know more about teacher stuff, because in the SPED department, you're kind of not solo, but you just, obviously it's different worlds. Special education and general education, they're different. You don't really have, you have a team, but you don't work super close as a general education team does. Anyways, so obviously on my way to my class, I passed the other classes, kinder, first, second, right? And there's one teacher that, we would always say good morning, we would always say hi, we would talk just a little bit, and her son was in my class, so we kind of just had that mutual whatever connection. And she was great. She was such a phenomenal teacher. She was great. I really liked her. Well, come close to the end of the year, she had brought up a lot of valid points to admin, and admin did not like what she had to say, and they fired her, and it caused an uproar in the school because so many people loved this teacher. Everybody was shocked. Everybody was so shocked. And I'm like, okay. And the teacher that I was working with, she did not like that at all, because she was also close to this teacher. She did not like it at all. She did not want to come back next year. There was just a lot of people that were leaving already before that, and it just was I thought a lot of people started getting unhappy. And then once that happened, a lot of people were like, wait, this is not okay. Y'all, this was low-key crazy. We had to do cleanup at the end of the year, and they escorted her out. It was insane, dude. And so I had full intentions of returning, but me and my fiance are moving, so I'm not going back. But parents were so mad that this teacher got fired, and were trying to get this person in admin fired, because they kept sending emails to the superintendent. This was crazy, and I was getting nervous. Before we found out that we were going to be moving, I was talking to my teacher. I was like, what do I do? She was like, I think you should fire crazy work